it's really sunny outside, and tomorrow it's gonna be just as warm but cloudy, so I want to take this time and get some vitamin D. Is this considered procrastinating? Probably, but I do not care. My bangs look weird because I accidentally got sunscreen on them. It's a bit streaky. I'm gonna bring my book and I'm gonna sit down in the sun and read a bit. And I might also just bring something to drink, and hopefully it's warm enough. Note to self, the zero version of coffee does not taste good. Will not buy again. For some reason I thought it's the same as with like Coke Zero and stuff, where it's still like so chemically sweet that you can still enjoy the taste of it. This one, no. My favorite freaking bench was taken. Now I'm just on the lookout for a new bench to sit down and read, because I really want to read, you guys. I know the hair looks a bit crazy. Last time I tried this out, it looked really good on the second day. I don't really have any plans for tomorrow, but I've really wanted to try this out again. So you gotta bear with it. As do I. I'm pretty scared of, you know, holidays and stuff. I did feel like I was like working myself into some sort of burnout. I was really looking forward to the break so I can, you know, finally get back on track and stuff. If no one holds me accountable, all of the things I have not been doing so far, I will also not be doing right now. So I decided I was gonna go into this break with a plan. I can only concentrate on one task for like 2 hours maximum, and then I have to do something else, or else I'm going crazy or I'm completely spacing out. So what I did for this break is I drew a calendar graph, whatever, and I separated each day into like sections, like 2 hour intervals, and I have one theme for each interval, if that makes sense, from like 10 to 12. My task is to study. What I study is up to the day and up to whatever I feel like I can handle that day. But these 2 hours, I'm not doing anything besides studying. And currently is my 2 hour interval to work on some household chores, you know, something physical that I have to get up and do. For me, it works out. Yesterday, I actually pulled through pretty well. Thing is, obviously, if you make a new plan the first day, you're so excited for it. Obviously, I stuck with my schedule for the first day because it's exciting and new. Sometimes you girl boss a little too close to the sun and you end up planning your days out and actually sticking to your plan, and now you haven't spoken to any living person in a literal week. At least I've got some tasks done. You know, my plan for my 2-week spring break was to finally get, you know, the apartment cleaned, you know, do some spring cleaning along those lines, and also to actually study. This is a shout out to some guy I saw on TikTok like a year ago that said, my key to discipline is to make my plan as stupidly easy to follow as possible. No complex time schedules, nothing complex that needs hours of setting up and planning, for one. And for two, have your tasks be so simple you can't not do them. I didn't follow someone else's plan because it works for them, but it doesn't work for me. I made something that works for me, and it worked so well that I have nothing else to report. The little free time that I did have in between, I didn't even pick up my books, honestly. So I didn't read this week, actually. Since that clip where I read Pride and Prejudice, have not picked up a book. Today I'm finally leaving the house. I'm gonna see Werq the World, and I'm really excited. Hence this over-the-top outfit. You know, for me this is a lot, but I really like it. Can't just turn up barefaced to a drag show.
Chat? Kann das sein? Aus rechts. I think. Ich glaube, es war hier vorne. Nee, warte mal, wo war die Küche? Und der Essraum? Ich weiß wo. Glaube ich.